Today, I want to talk about the 4 reasons 90% of the world needs a physical therapist. Why only 90%? Well, I understand that there's some DIYers out there who like to do things on their own. They can do the YouTube stuff, the Instagram stuff. They just figure it out as they go. That's fine. They can do that. That's awesome. Another group is just the people who live a sedentary lifestyle. If that's your life that you want to live, then you probably don't need a physical therapist. And if you like that, that's fine. That's totally fine. So those two groups, really, this isn't for you. But there are 4 reasons that it is highly beneficial for you to have a physical therapist. Number one, even if you know everything, even if you are the world's brightest physical therapist, neurologist, scientist, whatever, it is very hard to take a step back and objectively look at yourself. You could be super smart and be able to assess other people, but when it comes to you, when it comes to me, I have a hard time saying, this hurts, this isn't moving well, it's because of this. Here are the things I'm going to do to fix it. We don't have this glaring blindness that we're thinking that we're so perfect. It's just that it's really hard to actually say, these are the things that are wrong with me. So one, just objectively, it's hard. That's the first group. Second reason is because accountability. I need accountability. We want to make sure that when we start something, we actually accomplish it. When you have a community, when you have a coach, when you have a guide, it is much easier to actually stay accountable and do the thing that you're supposed to do. If we don't have that accountability, what happens? We do it for a week, 2 weeks, it gets hard, we stop, we never get back to it until 6 months later. Then we have to restart the whole process over again. And it's just this unending cycle of defeat. Instead, get a guide. Physical therapist is a great guide because not only do we help with pain, we help with mobility, we can help with performance, we can help with recovery. So there's a lot of good reasons to get a physical therapist as your accountability coach. So one, objective. Very, very good way to get an objective look at yourself. 2, accountability. Great way to make sure you stay on track, make sure you stay up to date and on your tasks. Number 3, it's a way to itch the scratch you can't get yourself. What do I mean with that? Well, let's say I have this calf thing going on. I do. My calves get really tight when I'm running because I'm not used to this, so I need it worked on. Do you know how hard it is to work on your own calves? You can do it. Those DIYers, they can get it done to some effect. But being able to have somebody else do it, being able to say, I don't have to contort my body to work on my low back or my calves, it is so much better. And additionally, there's certain mobilizations to the spine that we like to do that, yeah, you can do with a foam roller. Yeah, you can mobilize it, but you just can't get it right without someone doing it for you. So number 1, great way to get an objective look at yourself. Number 2, great way to have an accountability partner. Number 3, it scratches the itch that you can't itch yourself. Number 4, just kind of feels good. Having someone else move your body, having someone else move your hip up and down, someone else stretching you, someone else taking the effort so you don't have to. It's a great way for recovery. A lot of times we don't do recovery because it's such a hassle. Really, it's nice just to have someone else do that for you. Yeah, sure, you can say that's the lazy way out, but whatever. So 4 reasons that 90% of the world, if you're a DIYer, if you're a sedentary person, don't worry about it. But for the rest of us, really good way to get an objective look. Number 2, keeps you accountable. Number 3, scratches the itch that you can't itch yourself. And number 4, just feels good. So that's the 4 reasons that you should probably get yourself a physical therapist.